Hey everybody, what is happening? Sorry I haven't come at you in a while. I've been busy, really busy. So SITREP 26, the 27th of February 2020. It's been almost 2 weeks since I did a video. There's a bunch of reasons for that, a lot going on. My sisters just visited. They got here on Sunday. Today's Thursday, and they just left this morning. So kind of hanging out with them. I mean, we're only together for 3 or 4 days, so trying to just maximize our time together. But it's cool to hang out with those guys. So they left early this morning, and I started a project before they got here. And as soon as they left today, I pretty much had some coffees and I went right back at it. So I don't have any pictures yet, but maybe in the next video I'll show you what I'm doing. But I'm essentially building a garden wall beside the sidewalk when you go out of our front door and around the left wing of the house where Brandy's bedroom, my daughter's bedroom is. There was these crappy shrubs in there and stuff, and I ripped all that out. We had some stone. It was just terrible. I actually built a 3-course high garden wall all the way around there, and then all the way around the other side of the sidewalk to the garage, and then the other corner of the garage. And there's uplighting, and it's pretty involved. I mean, I got in the middle of it, and I was like, oh Lord, what'd I do? It was one of those projects, you know what I mean? So, but I'm round the outside now. We're finishing it up, so hopefully it'll be good. Corrections. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but all my images have been backwards in my videos, right? And so I finally went in today, like all the words on my shirt. See now how you can read that? Go Pocono. I finally got off my butt and went in and checked the settings. And yeah, so now we should be good. I can't verify that until I see the video, but I'm pretty sure I tested it earlier, so we should be good. Symptoms and additions. The big deal right now is my taste buds. They're still not back, but they are getting better. It seems like the first time I take a bite of something, bam, I can taste it. But then it's almost like my taste buds get coated, and the roof of my mouth gets coated with any fats or oils that are in the food, and then everything just kind of goes mute. I've tried scraping my tongue, like as soon as it happens, like with my teeth, and kind of going like that, and it was kind of gross, but I figured what the heck, and I was rinsing it with water when I was doing it, and it didn't help. So it's almost like my taste buds are sensitive to input, but as soon as they get that input, they get shocked, and they're like, no, too much, and they get shut down. So it's not totally shut down, but I can kind of taste stuff. It's not as bad. It doesn't taste like cardboard like it used to. So it's coming back. I'm just being patient with it, but it's coming back, which is good. My saliva is still weak, and that's got a lot to do with how much I can eat. I can only really kind of stomach so much. It's just not good. Just the texture. I have learned to take like tiny sips of water. When I take a mouthful of food, chew it, the liquids are gone, I swallow that, and then I just wet my whistle just a little bit, just to keep everything kind of moving around and stuff, and it helps naturally break it down, and you start swallowing, like a tenth of what's in your mouth at a time with the liquid, as opposed to what I've been doing is the first bite is a lot of liquid, the liquid's gone, and you keep on chewing and chewing and chewing. Now you got the sawdust in the back of your throat and back of your mouth, and it's like, that's that mushy cardboard I've been talking about. That's what's been happening. So sipping water a little bit, even sometimes you got to 2 or 3 times during a mouthful of food, whatever it takes. But sometimes, you got to do that. So I'm trying to squeak this in because it's getting dark. I'm working all day, and I've been busy. So I'm trying to get you guys updated, at least something up on my website, so you have something to watch. So updates. I'm looking forward to going back to work. I've been saying that for a while, but I think I'm ready now. I mean, I'm gonna have to, I'll have to do what I got to do to get through lunch and get something in me. But I mean, other than that, my stamina is good, my strength is good. The team's got a lot going on right now. I got to get back to work, so I'm shooting for the 9th, which is not this coming Monday, but the Monday after that. So I'm only like 10 days out, something like that. I have 3 VA appointments tomorrow. One to get my new hearing aids. One's for a swallow test, speech and swallow test. I'll see if I can get video of that, see if it's any different than the last time. I mean, I think I do swallow a little bit different now. But I mean, I'm still functioning, so I'm good. But the last one's the most important one. That's with my dietitian slash nutritionist, Brittany, because she's going to check and see if I've been maintaining my weight. And if I have maintained my weight, there's a possibility I can get my feed tube out. Now I got to talk to her because you guys know my PET scan. The big thing is the 12-week PET scan that's coming up at the end of March, and that'll kind of tell us, you know, if they got it all, if it's spread and all that stuff, right? If it has spread and I need surgery, which would be the next logical step, would I need my feed tube still, or can I just, like typical throat surgery, I just stay in the hospital for a day or two on a liquid diet and then release me, you know, eating ice cream and, you know what I mean? Like I don't know how much the cancer surgery has to do with eating. Do you know what I'm saying? So hopefully I get my feed tube out and I can get this thing out too, my port. But I don't know. So that's kind of driving going back to work too. Because if they take my feed tube out, that's a surgery. I have to stay in the hospital a day for observation, you know, and all that. So I don't know when they schedule that. If it's going to be before the 9th, then good. You know, the faster the better. Get that thing out of there. If not, you know, I don't want to go back to work for 3 days and then end up out for 2 days because they're taking my tube out. You know what I'm saying? So, and I got to talk to my APM, kind of my, not my boss, but kind of my boss on the Army side. My team leader, and kind of get her take on it. So we'll see. I just said my sisters were here. Good to see you guys. It was awesome. Yeah. And I talked a little bit about the project out there. That's I have. Let me see what I did. So I ran the base course, the bottom layer of all the wall, except for the little piece that goes on the far side of the garage. That was hard because you have to, you know, make sure both sides are level. So now the sidewalk from the house pitches away from the house. It actually drops off, and then it's also canted to one side. So that threw me for a loop. I'm like, what do I do? Do I start the wall at the edges of the sidewalk? And I'm thinking no, because then one side's going to be higher than the other, right? So I have to make them level. So that was a whole thing. I mean, it was an engineering feat. That's what I always get into, and that's what I did again. So hopefully it's going to be pretty close. I think it is. But yeah, that took forever putting those in. You have to put in tamp the ground, then put in geo fabric, then put in fine gravel, then, you know, tamp that down, then put in some more fine gravel, and then put each individual paver down and hammer it in with a plastic mallet and get it level in all directions, and then do the next one and make sure it's level with this one and all the way. So it took forever. Now after this, I'm just laying the bricks on top, the pavers on top of the bottom layer. So I'm not gluing them on or anything. That way I can just rip them out if I need to, or if I need to do whatever I can do. I mean, as long as nobody, you know, kicks them or whatever, and I can just stack them back up anyway, so it's no big deal. But from what I've seen so far, it looks pretty sweet. I'm really impressed with what's happening. So only the first layer is down. So I have to have 2 more skids of bricks or pavers that I have to lay down on top. I have to excavate and do the whole thing, including the first layer on the little piece by the far side of the garage. But other than that, the main portions the ground has already been tamped. The geo material has been laid on all the wide open area, and that's where all the plants and the lighting's gonna go. So that way no weeds pop up. And today, right late in the afternoon, there's 6 uplights. They're on the corners of the houses and all the corners. So they shine up, and hopefully they'll illuminate the house, and we'll have some plants in front of those. So you have a light, and you have the plant in front of it. You see the outline of the plant. So look, they should look pretty swanky. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm waiting for it to get dark now, so the timer will kick on, turn on the lights, and I can adjust those for height and angle, and turn them and all that stuff to make sure they're illuminating the way I want, and then I can lock them all down and tighten them. But yeah, so but that turned into man, that's a massive project. And tomorrow I'm getting 2 tons of river rock delivered. That's what goes between the house and the wall and fills in there. So it'll be nice river rock. We can put, the little frogs playing the violin and all that stuff in there, And last but not least, look at this right here. Huh? They even say I'm getting hair back in my bald spot. I don't know what's up with that. That's good news, right? I mean, but I don't see it filling in here. So I'm still going to look like an old fart. So it is what it is. But anyway, yeah, it's actually coming back. Look at that. Love my poof. Yep. So that's it, guys. Sorry it was so fast. Actually, it's about 11 minutes and 20 seconds. I think that's good. We'll call it there. So yeah, that's a quick snapshot of what's up. I hope everything's going good where you're at. Hopefully you're staying warm. Not too much left of winter, so hopefully it'll go out like a lion and it'll come in like a lamb. The spring will come in like a lamb. But I'm talking to my sisters, man. Boston has been like have had a pretty mild summer. I mean, winter. So I don't know. This spring, I mean, they can get massive snowstorms as late as like April. So just like up in the Poconos. So hopefully it doesn't happen to you guys. But hey, that's you live in the Northeast. That's what you get. It's actually been chilly here. I mean, in the mornings it's been like 45 or 50. It's disgusting. I think it was 51 when we left for the airport this morning. So I had to jack it up. It's terrible. I don't like it. Anyway, you guys over there. All right, we'll see you soon, all right? I'm out.